In Dark Souls 2, a mysterious woman draped in restraints and torture devices known as the Lost Sinner can be found imprisoned at the very bottom of the Sinner's Rise. When defeated, she drops the first of the four great souls, though it's unknown which one in specific or how she possibly could have come into contact with it. The soul's description states that the Lost Sinner eternally punishes herself for the sins of her past, revealing that she willingly and purposefully locked herself within Sinner's Rise. My own theory regarding what the Lost Sinner could have possibly done to deserve such unending consequence stems from the idea that the Lord Soul she possesses is that of the Witch of Izalith. In the beginning of her fight, a small bug can be seen seemingly climbing into her eye socket, and upon closer inspection, it's clear that this bug is the Chaos Bug from Dark Souls 1. This Chaos Bug was what resulted from the Witch of Izalith's body being consumed and twisted by the Flame of Chaos, her failed attempt at duplicating the power of the First Flame via her own Lord Soul. Whether the Chaos Bug we see in Dark Souls 2 is the same one from the first game or simply a reincarnation of the Witch, I believe that the Great Soul of the Witch of Izalith is within that same Chaos Bug. This would mean that the Lost Sinner doesn't actually possess the power of a Great Soul, and is instead simply being piloted by the Chaos Bug, which does. This leads me to believe that sometime before the Lost Sinner imprisoned herself, she encountered the Chaos Bug, which was effectively able to take control of her body and actions. This theory is reinforced by the fact that the Lost Sinner does not become aggressive or break free from her restraints until after the Chaos Bug invades her body, suggesting that in your fight with her, she is no longer in control of her own actions. This also leads me to believe that the great sins committed by the Lost Sinner were enacted while she was under the control of the bug. But what exactly was her great sin? I believe that she was compelled to link the First Flame by the bug, or rather by the dormant soul of the Witch. The Witch of Izalith is known to have an unquenchable ambition towards preserving and recreating the power of the First Flame, so much so that while not inherently evil, she single-handedly destroyed the city of Izalith and brought significant harm and suffering to the world as a result of her relentless pursuit of the First Flame. So it's not far-fetched to believe that she, through the influence of the Chaos Bug, used the body of the Lost Sinner to try and link or possibly recreate the First Flame. As they always do, those attempts most likely ended up bringing mass suffering or death with them as a consequence. I believe these attempts, though committed while under the influence or control of the Chaos Bug, to be the sins which the Lost Sinner eternally punishes herself for. It's likely that at some point after these attempts failed and concluded, the bug relinquished control over the Lost Sinner's body, which allowed her to lock herself and the bug deep within Sinner's Rise, where she could wallow in regret of the past and reflect on her sins in pools of her own blood.